hard it can be to find people who will listen to your needs. I'm Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anager & Levine, and we're not like other law firms. When you call our office, you'll speak to an attorney immediately, someone who understands the complexity and legal issues of your case and focuses on the most important thing, your recovery. Call us at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation and take back control of your life.
Burlington for Easter? Yes. You gotta get there for the biggest brands and incredibly low prices. At Burlington, get dressed for warmer weather because we are so much more than coats. You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington. Wow.
All right, team. We got a big project coming up. And it all starts with ordering promotional products.
I'm on it.
4imprint makes it easy to get the logoed products you're looking for. The latest in apparel, drinkware, bags, high-tech items, and more. You can be certain of getting it right at 4imprint.com.
Come on out. I'm on it.
4imprint for certain.
You cannot put a price on peace of mind. That is why I choose Luxury Jets Management. My safety is their #1 priority. I go where I want, when I want, with gourmet meals in a pristine aircraft with a world-class crew, knowing every detail will be taken care of. That's why I put my trust in Luxury Jets Management. Luxury Jets Management.
Thank you for staying up to watch The Too Late Show with Chance, episode 3. This episode is packed with some really incredible people. We have backstage interviews with the Blondes. Now that is the fashion show everybody wants to see.
Exceptional, probably my favorite show of theirs yet. It was incredible. For me, it was the purple sparkly number. Yes. I've been obsessing over purple, and I was like, this is the one. I need this today.
CJ Perry, formerly known as Lana, and I Will Body Slam You. I was blown away. Like, my mouth was just, I couldn't even close my mouth. It was stunning. It was beautiful. I love every single crystal. I loved everything that had overly rhinestones and crystals, but I would say the same. I think all of us, that crystal, black and white. But then the green one, I really loved the green crystal with the slit, the high slit. The 2P, I love the 2Ps. That was so good too. But then the crystal, and something about bling, it makes me happy.
The show was, I mean, the three of us, we kept holding on to each other because we're like, oh my God. It was, and then just having Miss Mother herself come out and close it, that was icing for me. That was amazing.
What was the one outfit if you had to take one home?
Ooh, the one with the, I told you this, the one where the rhinestone like head, but the black and silver one. I like that one the best. So classic, super short.
What is it, the best thing about Fashion Week, real quick?
You get to dress up and just look your most fabulous self.
I'm feeling you do that every day, and you.
I would definitely say I love the dressing up part for sure, and I would say tonight's show is the best part of New York Fashion Week.
Definitely the same thing as they said, but it's just about the connections and the people that you meet. You know, we happen to all be sitting down front row, and I was holding on to her.
Do you think fashion can help heal the problems in this world?
Absolutely. You know, it's all in the vibes that you put out, how you're feeling. Fashion is, you know, represents that, and it's amazing. I mean, the show was incredible for us. Tonight was inspired by Elizabeth Taylor and her love affair with jewels. Also, Valley of the Dolls. I don't know if you guys got that. The soundtrack kind of told the story. And the jewels, obviously, the diamonds, you can't escape them. Okay, I just kind of focus on my art, my partner, our passion for movies and music, and what's coming next, and you know. I honestly don't ever pay attention to anything else. I just focus on my work. I guess that's why I wear the blondes. Hi, I'm Philippe Blonde, and watch me on Fashion TV.
You're out with the best.
I'm Amrizi.
I'm CJ Perry.
I'm Victoria Brito, and watch us on Fashion TV.
makeup is my passion, my creativity, so I do it every day for the rest of my life. My name is Meredith Duxbury. Watch me on Fashion TV.
And remember, stay till the end because we are having a surprise. New York Swim Week. Hot girls, half-naked girls, sexy bikinis. Also for the girls, we have some guys, okay?
Where was that when this happened?
Well, I didn't know you, but I know you now. I'm gonna hook you up in the future, okay?
Yes, please.
We got it all for Chance TV. Stay tuned.
SohoJohnny, the man pretty much owns New York City, but he's also a huge philanthropist, puts on amazing parties and events, raises money for everything from cancer to kids' homes, you name it. But he's also an entertainer, a singer, performer, throws amazing parties. Everybody, Chance TV, we've got the legend, the man, SohoJohnny himself, at one of his hot late night hot spots. I wanted to know, when did it become SohoJohnny? When did that kick in?
Great question. SohoJohnny.com, my entertainment platform, is because that was kind of one of my nicknames coming up, working with Dad he had a trucking business here. I used to go to work with my father, and of course it was all down here in Soho. And I just had that nickname, SohoJohnny. I was a nervous kid, and I was open, and I manifested this energy even in grammar school by being the class clown. And I would get in trouble, you know, just bringing in practical jokes and just making the class laugh. And, you know, I guess I was the court jester, but just deriving that connection with, I don't want to call it the audience, these are just the kids from the neighborhood or in school, whatever. And
they were the audience, though. That was the audience.
They were my young audience. You know, we're going back in the 70s with a black light, strobe light, and my sound system, and friends would come over. And this was like my first mini club. And I got a name in the neighborhood of that this is the place to go after school. And then, you know, from there I started, you know, the 80s came and disco, and I started DJing, and, you know, I really, really loved it, but it was never really my focus. The aha moment was my dad died from cancer. So I started doing, we call them gigs, but they're really shows in the industry to raise money for American Cancer Society. And that was my aha moment. I'm channeling this energy, the umbilical cord with the audience. I'm a performer myself. I'll dance or choreography, I'll sing, I'll do whatever. And then I would hire these acts and try to raise the bar, whoever would come, and started raising money. So I'd like to inspire people out there to always feed your passion. It's you got to work 9 to 5 and put money on the table to make a living, but always remember to try to balance. I started a foundation called LetMeHelpInc.org. And then with all these beautiful people around me, okay, many of them that you know as well, that we share our mutual friends, Chance.
A good group.
Helped me, I think during COVID, I think in November 2020, I think, you know, from what I understand, it was the 10th highest rating or seen a streaming show that we did that year, from the likes of Cedric the Entertainer, Jeff Goldblum, Ozzy Osbourne, and different genres of music like disco and all different genres, and from different parts of the world. And we raised some money for 3 different causes.
Oh, great.
Soho Records is on our label. We have several artists on there that are just continue rising stars. April Rose Gabrielli, love her. Her passion's unbelievable. She's so talented. And my buddy, my mentor, great Randy Edelman. And Randy Edelman on Tribeca Records. I mean, Randy is his new song, Pretty Girls, is coming out, as well as he just did Coming Out the Other Side, How Could I Let You Go? We're coming out with another movie, The Beast Inside now, which is a horror movie that'll be out soon. But, you know, and I actually have a small...
You're in that?
I think I may...
You're not
full disclosure, I may have something to do with that.
All right, yeah.
Soho Technique, one word.com. And it's a NFT gallery, okay? And besides that, it has proprietary technology from WeDream, an affiliate company, for augmented reality. So in other words, it's not just an NFT gallery like there's many out there. And we just did this during the crawl, on your cell phone, you could just go around with our...
Are you serious?
And then just use it, augment. You could see, like right here, it could be a picture of, like, you know, the Mona Lisa, okay? And so we have like different ways of tying it to reality, okay? And then that's part of the key of what's happening now in this world. Again, I don't want to disclose, I'm not an expert in this, but, you know, gut common sense. the virtual world, NFT, and the physical world. The umbilical cord that ties them together is what will retain value in NFTs, okay? For instance, there's one Empire State Building, right? If the owner of the Empire State Building, I forget who it is now, it used to be Helmsley, right? I don't know if it's him anymore, of his family, I don't think it is. But they sign a certificate of authenticity. This is the series of NFT that are tied to us that are really tied. That's part of the secret sauce. And so we do that with reality, a lot of our artists, and we could do like the whole gamut for you, for people that are not sophisticated to know how to do that. So we're here at 25 Howard Street, and we are filming the next series of episodes of Soho at Night. And Soho at Night, if I want to be modest, but I'm the host, and I'm blessed because I have so many different types of celebrities or artists from all different walks of life that are guests on the show. So it's kind of like one big ongoing party where, you could run into, a friend of mine from a famous band or an artist or a comedian or anybody of entertainment influence, so to speak. It's like one ripple, just putting a smile on somebody walking down the street, cracking a joke or anything. It could be an elderly woman. A little small ripple like that. If we all do that tomorrow, we'll create a tidal wave of good fate. Why not?
I like that. It's like the butterfly flapping the wings. Everybody, SohoJohnny, Chance TV, we are out. And we got some great interviews with the blondes, the people who did the makeup, the models who walked the show, and the incredible designers who made it all happen, the blondes themselves.
Basically, this is crazy. This is a celebration of makeup, a celebration of who you are through the art of applying color, applying shapes in your face. So basically what is different is this is not about regular beauty. This is not about to look young and to look fresh. This is more. This is about definition who you are, defending who you are. This is a position in life. This is also history, the history of community that expressing themselves, and it really explodes into the other society. My name is Baltasar, and watch me in Fashion TV.
Elena Mate for Fashion TV.
Fashion TV, Chance here backstage at the Blonde. What's it like being on the Blondes? We're walking the road.
Amazing! Honestly, I feel so sexy in this dress, with this makeup and hairstyle. The hair kinda heavy.
Heavy hair. Yeah. The life of a model.
Nails. You can do anything with these.
And with that face. So, when did you find out that you were going to be in the Blonde?
I think yesterday when I did the fitting. Yeah.
Did you just scream and go, I'm in the Blonde?
Yes! My name is Vika Reza. Watch me on the Fashion TV.
The inspiration is Elizabeth Taylor in Butterfly 8, and also like the Valley of the Dolls, big, beautiful, sexy, glamorous hair. What we're doing is we set all the wigs. We're doing falls, we're doing half wigs, we're doing doubling up on the just voluminizing everything.
How challenging is it for you to make something like this look this good?
Well, it definitely requires a very, very talented and great team, and that knows historic history, you know, the era and like what the type of genre that we're creating, and also the texture too, because it's like voluminous, so we want to make sure that we're using the right product, like Maximisa from Orbe Hair Care and Dry Texture. My name is Ken Hong, and it's Fashion TV.
Welcome back. I'm Sabine Wonder Woman, your favorite girl all the way from Germany. You know, I'm always full of surprises. Today, guess what? I have Fancy Giant, my bodyguard, and we are on the set here. We are having a TV commercial for King Brandon, Mr. Make It Happen, for his new perfume. And guess who I just met? Randy Edelman. Oh, I love this guy. Huge success. He won every award in the world. Producer, songwriter. Girls, this guy has a mind and talent. What he can do with his fingers. Watch out. Right back to you.
Okay, I'm ready to roll. Like, people ask me what I do. You know what I do? I'm a musician. Not a film composer, not a songwriter, not an arranger, conductor. I'm all those things, but I'm a musician. I didn't play in the school orchestra or anything like that. I came home and I practiced, and I gave recitals, serious stuff, classical stuff, and always loved listening to the radio and show tunes. So I wasn't an opera buff or a jazz freak or anything like that.
Getting women through music. That was the one that spoke to me the most.
And that's the one that started it all. Yeah.
Really?
Getting girls through my playing. That's when I really got into it. Yeah. And that led to any relationship I have. Seriously. It wasn't like a crazy thing. It was just, I realized this could maybe help. And when one early on, or in the scheme of things, didn't work out, that's when I started writing songs. I wrote all these sad songs. My first album is like 10 sad songs.
Same with Adele, though. That's what people need. They relate to it more than anything in the world. That's
what I did. That's what I did. And there was a brother and sister from Connecticut. And they heard my first album, obviously, a long story, won't tell you anything about it. And not only recorded a song or two, but took me out as their opening act. We're not talking about Carnegie Hall now. We're talking about 15, 20,000 people a night, because they were the hottest things in the world. They were a little girl, my age, Karen, and her brother Richard, the Carpenters. And that's my first gig. As far as a Hollywood film composer, I was like a new kid in town, but I wasn't. But I had all my together. Writing, melodies, recording, orchestrating, conducting. I had done it all. I mean, I left out a lot of stuff that I had done. But anyway, so that's how, and then the film scoring thing, you know, was a whole other thing. You know, I just became the king of comedy. Every big comedy that came down the thing, it was me that did. All different kinds. Big ones like Kindergarten Cop and Twins and Ghostbusters 2, and then really cool ones like My Cousin Vinny and The Mask and While You Were Sleeping, and Adam Sandler's first film, Billy Madison. And by the way, I didn't write funny music for any of those comedies. Once in a while.
Not funny.
Because the comedy is always, is it a romantic comedy? Is it an action comedy? Is it like Jim Carrey, The Mask was a dark? I steered the ship into Gettysburg and Dragonheart, and then Last of the Mohicans, you know. And my job is to support any areas that need music, hopefully elevate the picture or the action or the darkness or the romance, and that's my thing. Not a song, if they asked me to write a song, I wouldn't. If it wasn't satisfying to me, the music and whatever lyrics, because it was harder for me to come up with lyrics, if it wasn't happening, I generally let it fall by the wayside.
I love the blondes. I wear the blondes all the time for like my events and stuff like that. They're just, you know when it's them. There's no, oh, I think it's the blondes. And I just chose this because I'm having a good ab day, I figured. You know what I'm saying? No. So I just chose comfort and killer pair of heels and blondes all the way, because why not? You know, this is the final day of Fashion Week. You gotta go out big. Hey guys, what's up? It's Victoria Britta and watch me on Fashion TV.
We're out Blondes Fashion Week. The Blondes, there are no other designers like you. We love you guys, and we'll be there next year. Idris B statues are all over the world, from up and down Park Avenue to being flown in by helicopters in Dubai.
What made you want to work with Idris before all this fame?
Idris is a very humble person, and he kind of put me back to where I belong, and I like to work with people who are very humble, yes.
Everybody is stopping traffic to get in front of these and take pictures. Did he have any idea it was going to be like this, and what do you attribute to the success?
No, listen, Idris is a very humble guy. He did not even want to be having his name on any of the sculptures.
What's the one that's in Dubai somehow?
Well, the tiger was made in Dubai. It's a large piece, and it was actually brought in the middle of Dubai by helicopter.
They flew it in by helicopter?
7 o'clock in the morning, people waking up through the window, and they see a big, huge sculptures coming down. Each piece was made during some time in his life where he was going through some stuff, whether it was calm, like the gorilla was made, or whether he was going through some agitations, like the lion was made for him to keep his composure and get through this foggy time. We all have emotions with human beings, and we each kind of get connected to animals we have. We call it spirit animals. Mine, I love all of them.
You love all of them?
Yes.
I like the ape. This is my friend over here.
We have 1.2 billion combination for 100 pieces. Any collectors can actually come on the website. It's actually 100% customizable. This kid and his dad at 7 p.m. Were taking pictures. And then I was like, you better enjoy it because he's not going to be there forever. And this kid almost cried. He was sobbing. And it kind of turned on a bulb. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we bring these pieces to some of these cancer research hospitals, these children's hospitals, so that the kids can have hope a little bit with some colorful and joyful art pieces around.
Joy into their worlds.
That's correct, yes.
Guys are both good guys.
We started off greatly with the Hamptons last year. With Polo Hamptons, Idris made a couple of sculptures, first place, second place for both weekends. We run the Polo Hamptons, amazing event every year happening there. Then we went off with Smart City USA in Miami. First Smart City event that happens. All mayors of major cities actually were there. Amazing event. And then we finished up with our Basel in Miami. We have 2 pieces right now. You can see them at the Sagamore Hotel. In a month or so, we're going to have
the moon. You're going to put some Idris on the moon.
I wish we could do that. Season 2 of Serving the Hamptons with Zach, 75 made Blumar. And then next year, we're coming back on Park Avenue 2024 with some major, you guys going to love it, new collection.
If I could have gotten a couple hoodlums and a Home Depot truck, I would have made one of those statues disappear real fast. Idris B, you are one talented guy.
I'll be there with my hard hat ready to help install. I can't wait.
My friend Vivalicious comes from Hawaii with a massager, and when she puts on this demonstration, we are definitely going to be taken off the air, but I don't think there's a better way to end it.
Oh, this really does feel great.
All right, after Fashion Week, I really don't want to do anything. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to see anyone. But now that I found out about this thing, I will marry this item. Oh yeah, let's fix that. I don't know what she's doing. What is that product?
The Viking massage gun.
I used to think I wanted to marry Viva. I want to marry the Viking massager. Tough Doors, he's coming up right now. There's no way to explain him, so why don't you just stay tuned. There's always the footwear.
Of course.
Is that the Owen guy?
Yeah, black fashion. Artisan designers from Italy and France. For example, glasses is a Parasit. I've been wearing them and I'm ambassador for them, as well as the Bota from Treviso, Italy, the one you just saw, and they're the most amazing boots ever.
Forget the UN, you're ambassador for the important stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of eyes on you every time you leave the house.
I know, somehow everywhere, the venues and nightclubs and fashion events feel that I'm good for to be there.
If you're there, everybody wants to be there, right?
Exactly. I don't have. Yeah. This is Tough Doors, and please catch me on Fashion TV.
You are out. New York Swim Week. Everyone talks about Miami Swim Week. Well, you know what? You've got some real competition because our friend Evita puts on a show that is going to blow your mind.
New York Swim Week.
Dappa. Good show? That's what I thought. Anyway, thanks for sticking around all the way to the credits, and we feel we should reward you for that. Liana, our dear friend, she is the calendar girl for Hooters, and now she's going into major feature films. We have her doing some Dancing with Me on Madison Ave.
you be wowed by how much you get or how much you save? Will you spend less or save more on your favorite brands? Wow! Will it be the low prices or the huge savings? You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington.
Did you get into a crash or slip and fall? Now it's time to call your accident experts. 1-800-TELL-ROBERT, your accident experts.
Did you slip and fall because of someone's negligence?
We're attorneys Robert D. and Stephanie Fensterscheib.
And we want to fight to protect your legal rights.
We'll fight to get the compensation you deserve. Call Fensterscheib Law Group, your accident experts at 1-800-TELL-ROBERT. Non-lawyer spokesperson Helendale Beach.
The 7 Sports Team, only on the new station.
We're gonna have a real good time, spreading love and joy and laughter all over the place. We're gonna have a real good time, feel good time. Nothing's gonna take this good day smile from my face. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. It'll be so legendary. We've got you feeling good.
And now, your host, Sherry Shepherd. Okay.